I got so much motherfucking design on right now.
Break it down, bring it back, make it clap. I got 3 old thoughts, new block, where that thing. Bitches on my line, and you know.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I will present about the Korean film. We will review of the film Train to Busan. Before that, I will introduce my members. First, we have Safila, Zelfi, Afrianti, who will explain the film synopsis. And the second, we have Hani Andani, who will explain the characterization, the main character, antagonist, protagonist, and additional plot. And thirdly, we have me, Dinda, who will explain the movie background. Fourthly, we have sellyandi Syafira, who will explain the film advance and lack of films. And fifthly, we have Zalianti, who will explain the film implementation value. And the last but not least, we have Saras Khaylila who will explain the film background music. So let's start.
Okay, today I will tell you about film synopsis of Train to Busan. The movie Train to Busan tells the story of how people will survive in the midst of the zombie apocalypse. Train to Busan tells how Seo-woo, played by Gong-yoo, survived to meet his son and wife when a zombie outbreak attacked Korea. In this movie, zombies are told as the source of the problem, spreading the through their bites, where the zombie bite will manipulate human DNA and turn human into a zombie. Anyone getting bite will initially become a zombie. Those who manage to survive the escape by using the train to find a place of safety on. The name place is Busan.
Okay, I will explain the characteristic of Train to Busan. Characteristic of Train to Busan. Gong-yoo, the main actor of Train to Busan, is known as a top Korean actor with his iconic role as Goblin in Guardian, The Lonely and Great Good. In the film, he plays Seo Si-ok-woo, a father who struggles to save teenagers from a zombie outbreak. Kim So-ah, who plays So-on, Seo-woo's daughter, faced nightmares during a trip to Busan. Despite being lonely at first, So-an finds the courage to persevere in the choice. Jung Yoo-mi, playing Seong Kyung, a heavily pregnant woman, shows courage and resilience in protecting So-an. Choi Woo-sik, as Min Young-guk, a high school student, becomes an important character who fights against zombies with a touching love story. Choi Woo-sik, Train to Busan actor, plays Min Young-guk, a quick but reliable high school student who is involved in fighting zombies on the train with his friend. His love story with Kim Jin-hee adds an emotional dimension to the end of the film. Ah So-hee, as Kim Ji-hee, a popular student and cheerleader, takes part in challenging train journey. Together, the cast of Train to Busan creates a moving story about courage and sacrifice in the face of disaster. Okay, I will explain the movie background. Train to Busan is 2016 South Korean action horror film directed by Young Sang-woo. The film is set one day after Young Sang-woo's animation film Seoul Station. Train to Busan is a pulse-pumping zombie film filled with drama and tension. But the zombies aren't what make the film the best of the genre. The movie is known for its social commentary, giving us characters who want to do anything to survive, and others who will do what it takes to save others. The film teaches audience the importance and impact of sacrificing things for loved ones. The movie was commercial success, grossing over $98 million worldwide. The background for the film is at the Seoul train station, which will go to Busan City. The time setting used are night, morning, and afternoon.
Okay, here I will to explain film advantage and lack of film Train to Busan 2016. The advantage of the film Train to Busan is that this film presents a zombie genre with a different concept from other films. where most of the settings are in electric trains. The soundtrack and instrument used in film can also make the atmosphere more tense and make the audience curious. Apart from that, creative film editing is also the attraction of this film. Gong Yoo, who plays the role of Seo, can also live up to his role as a father. All the actors really live their respective roles. The zombie acting in this film can also be said to be on par with zombie in Hollywood film because the acting is good. There is also a quiet atmosphere in the film, such as at the station in Daejeon. This film is almost perfect. There are only a few flaws. One of them is that in this film, is it not really shown how So-ah grandmother is doing, whether she has become a zombie died. It also doesn't show how So-ah mother is, and the biggest weakness of this film is the ending. Initially, the writer thought that at the end of the film, So-ah and her father would be saved, but it turned out that her father committed suicide. A very terrible scene when So-ah father tried to commit suicide. But in my opinion, the advantage of the film Train to Busan is that the acting from the actor is immersive and the tension story makes the audience feel and be carried away by the tension felt by the film actor. The weakness of this film lies in the ending that hangs because it doesn't explain what happened next to the two survivors. Thank you.
Okay, I will explain about the implementation value in the film Train to Busan. There are some important morality values that I found from this movie for our consideration. And first, no selfishness. From this, we can understand that being selfish is not beneficial. Selfishness will only make us alienated by others or disrespected by our social environment. Second, it's important to work together. To fight against the ferocious zombie horde, good teamwork is needed. And then, willing to sacrifice. The attitude of willingness to sacrifice is also clearly depicted here. Someone who must be willing to sacrifice himself first to hold back the zombies in order to save his wife and his group mates. It ends with sacrifice who must be willing to be bitten by a zombie, even though there is hope to survive. And last, sincere love. In my opinion, the most important point in this movie is the value of love. Sincere love makes Seok-woo and others try their best to protect their children and wife, even though in the end they have to die. Moving on from the compassion of Seok-woo and other challenges would had to die, made their sacrifice worthwhile. Not in vain, love is the main driver of other values, selflessness, cooperation, and willingness to sacrifice. And thank you.
Okay, I will explain about the background music for Train to Busan. A hardy businessman and his young daughter, a couple expecting a baby, and teenage lover are among those caught in an angry, fast-moving band of zombies on the bullet train that speed across the Korean landscape in this intense action. Horror movie air packet. As the zombie apocalypse raged, this one was remarkable. Frantic train adventure became even more terrifying because of the train limited geography and cramped corridors. The clever trailer writer or director Yoon Sang-ho combines brutal violence with clever social innuendos and constant tension. Along with background music, one of them a goodbye word musical instrument that support the filming atmosphere made by the business depicting the child and father-tender relationship.
Okay, that's all from our group presentation. Thank you for listen and pay attention for our presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bring it back, make it clap. I got 3